Oh, wow. Hi, everyone. I'm kind of waving at the microphone right now, which makes no sense, but it feels right. I'm really happy you're here with us again.
I can confirm she's actually waving. It's very cute and very unnecessary.
Well, it's friendly. And I don't know, today the studio feels extra cozy. Maybe because I brought that little candle.
Yeah, the candle does help. It smells a bit like citrus and something warm. Vanilla?
Citrus and something warm is very specific, Ben.
It's the best I can do. But hey, welcome back, everyone. We're glad you decided to spend a bit of your day with our real conversation.
Yes. And if you enjoy learning with natural English like this, don't forget to subscribe. It really helps us keep creating for you.
So, today we're talking about something a lot of people ask us: how to learn English quickly with a podcast, especially a podcast that feels human and relaxed.
And not like, a robot teacher reading from a textbook.
Exactly. This is your listening practice, your everyday English, your little language break.
And we're doing it together. So, Ben, if someone says, I want to learn English fast, where do you start?
Hmm. I'd start with the real goal. People say fast, but what they really want is useful. They want the language they hear every day, the words they need, the way real people speak.
Like, I'm kind of tired. Hold on. Wait a sec. All those real life little things.
Yes, and the good thing is, podcasts give you lots of those. When you listen to natural speech, you learn how people actually talk, not how they're supposed to talk in a grammar example.
So, you're saying we're useful.
Shockingly, yes.
I'll take it. But seriously, I totally agree. When I learned a new language, the biggest help was hearing real people, not perfect sentences.
Same here. You need rhythm, intonation, pauses, those little go-to expressions.
And feelings, like the emotion behind the words. Without that, it's just noise.
Speaking of emotion, do you remember the message we got last week from that listener who said, "Your podcast feels like having coffee with friends"?
Yes, I almost cried. Not joking. I was like, oh my gosh, our little cozy studio works.
She really was emotional.
I have a heart, okay?
A big one.
Anyway, let's talk about why podcasts help you learn faster. And I mean really faster.
All right, so here's the simple version. 3 steps.
Ooh, a mini list.
First, you listen to natural language. That's the easiest way to pick up everyday phrases and real pronunciation.
And it's passive, right? You can do it while cooking or walking or cleaning the kitchen you've been avoiding for 3 days.
Is that a confession?
Don't judge me.
Second, your brain starts connecting the sound of English to meaning, not to translation. This is huge. When you stop translating in your head, everything gets faster.
Yes, that moment when English just clicks and you're not thinking in your native language anymore. Magic.
Third, you repeat what you hear. Not the whole sentence, just the useful parts, the chunks. Like, right now, I guess, I feel like, that reminds me. All those things.
Wait, can we do a quick example?
Sure.
Okay, save the sentence. I'm learning English because I want to feel confident in real conversations.
I'm learning English because I want to feel confident in real conversations.
Now the learner repeats the chunk. Feel confident.
Exactly. That's the useful part. Short, clear, high frequency. Right. If the speed is too high, you lose confidence. If the speed is too low, you get bored.
Balance, like everything.
Speaking of balance, how do you listen to English, Mia? Or how did you in the past?
Hmm. I used to listen in the mornings. I'd be half asleep, making coffee, and I just let the language wash over me. No pressure to understand every word, just letting my ears get comfortable.
That's great input. Very natural.
And then later, maybe lunchtime, I'd repeat some things I heard. Short things, like, hold on, or I'm not sure, or that's interesting. Things you hear all the time.
Exactly. Those phrases help you build speaking confidence, and confidence helps you learn faster.
Also, can I say something?
Go ahead.
Don't worry about mistakes, really. Mistakes mean I'm trying. Mistakes mean I'm learning. Mistakes mean I'm alive in this language.
Very true. And people who learn the fastest are the ones who make the most mistakes because they speak more.
So we're basically saying, go make mistakes on purpose.
Pretty much.
I love that.
Another thing that helps is noticing the small words, the connecting words, like so, well, actually, kinda. They're small, but they make your English sound real.
Yes, yes, yes. There's nothing better than hearing a learner say, I mean, it just feels so natural, so human.
Those words are the glue of spoken English.
And they're easy. You don't need perfect grammar. You just use them to make your English flow.
And podcasts give you lots of examples: repetition, rhythm, tone.
Wait, can we do a fun exercise?
Oh, absolutely.
I'll say a sentence twice. Once unnatural, once natural.
Go for it.
I am tired because I did not sleep well.
That's the unnatural version.
Now natural. I'm kind of tired. I didn't sleep well.
Perfect. Same meaning, but much more everyday English.
See? That's why you listen to podcasts. You learn the real life version.
And you learn it without studying, without stress.
Just listening, breathing, enjoying.
Exactly, and that's how you learn quickly, by making English a comfortable part of your day.
Speaking of comfort, Ben, what about people who say they don't have time?
They do. Everyone does. You just need micro moments.
Micro moments.
Tiny pockets of time. 1 minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes. You can learn something useful in those moments. Listen while brushing your teeth, while waiting for the bus, while drinking water.
I listen while drying my hair.
That explains a lot.
Wow, rude.
Kidding. But seriously, the learners who find tiny moments, they learn faster than people who wait for a big block of time.
Yes, because big blocks of time never come. Life is busy.
Exactly. So podcasts fit into your real life, not your perfect life, your real, messy, busy life.
I love that. It's honest.
And honest learning always works better.
Okay, so we covered listening, chunks, micro moments. What's next?
Maybe speaking practice. People always ask, how do I practice speaking when I have nobody to talk to?
Yes, this question every week.
And the answer is shadowing.
I love shadowing. It feels like dancing with the language.
Exactly. You copy the rhythm, the tone. You repeat right after the speaker. Not perfectly, just naturally.
Can we demo it?
Sure, I'll say a short line. The learners can repeat after me.
Go ahead.
I'm trying my best.
Repeat it, everyone.
I'm trying my best.
That's such a good line. So supportive.
Shadowing builds pronunciation confidence, and it trains your mouth muscles for English.
And you don't need to sound native, just comfortable.
Exactly. Comfort is the goal. Natural flow is the goal, not perfection.
Smiles. Which brings us to something important: learning with kindness. Kindness to yourself.
Yes, a lot of learners are too harsh. They say things like, my English is terrible, or I can't speak well, or I'm too slow.
It breaks my heart because they're usually better than they think.
And thinking positively makes you learn faster. Confidence grows, motivation stays high.
Yeah, when you feel good, you learn better. It's simple but powerful.
So if you take anything from this episode, remember this. Treat yourself kindly while learning.
And enjoy the process, not just the result.
Exactly. You know, Mia, there's something else that really helps people learn faster. Curiosity.
Oh, yes. Curiosity is like opening a window in the brain. Fresh air gets in.
Nice metaphor. But it's true. When you're curious, you listen differently. You're more active. You catch details.
And you want to know more. You want to hear more. You want to understand that little word you missed.
Exactly. A curious learner picks up useful phrases naturally, almost without effort.
So maybe we should ask them something now. Something that sparks curiosity.
Good idea.
Okay, here is a question for everyone listening. What's one English phrase you heard recently that you didn't understand, but you really wanted to?
That's a good one. Because when you care about a phrase, you remember it.
Yes. And your brain goes, hey, this is important. Let's save it for later.
Which is how we build language memory. Emotional attention.
I love that term, emotional attention. Makes me feel like my feelings are studying too.
They probably are. Honestly, emotions help you learn faster than pure logic.
Speaking of emotion, do you know what really helps me? When I connect a new phrase to a real moment, like something that happened in my day.
That's a great strategy. It makes the phrase part of your real life.
For example, if I learn the phrase, take it easy, I think of a moment when someone said it to me. Maybe I was stressed and a friend told me to relax.
That memory helps you keep the phrase active.
Exactly. So when our listeners hear phrases today, I hope they connect them to moments too.
And podcasts help a lot with that because we talk about everyday life.
Everyday food, everyday feelings, everyday routines, everyday small problems.
And small joys.
Yes, like when your coffee tastes perfect the first time.
That's rare.
True, but when it happens, it's magic.
So let's talk about one more thing. Listening levels. Some people worry this is too easy or this is too hard.
And the truth is, both can be useful.
Exactly. Easy listening builds confidence. Hard listening builds progress.
Like stretching, sometimes gentle, sometimes a little challenging.
And you don't need to understand everything, not even close.
Yes, please don't panic if you miss words. That's normal. Even native speakers miss words sometimes.
Definitely. The important thing is catching the general meaning, the main idea.
And enjoying the sound of English, its rhythm, its music.
Speaking of sound, do you remember when you first liked the sound of English?
Oh, yeah. I was a kid. I heard a song on the radio, no idea what the lyrics meant, but the sound felt soft and warm, like wind.
That's poetic.
Well, you asked.
For me, it was movies. I liked how people sounded when they argued politely.
Only you would enjoy polite arguing.
It was educational.
But, okay, this is important. If you enjoy the sound of a language, you learn faster. You want to hear more.
And when you want something, you're motivated.
And motivation is like a little engine inside you.
A quiet but powerful engine.
I like that. Quiet power.
So, to everyone listening, you have that engine. If you enjoy being here with us, you're already learning faster than you think.
Absolutely. And speaking of things that help, can we talk about repeating episodes?
Oh, yes. Repetition is one of the strongest learning tools.
People sometimes feel weird repeating the same thing twice, but it's actually amazing for progress.
It's like watching a movie again. The second time, you notice so much more.
Yes, the first time is for the story. The second time is for the details.
And in English learning, the details matter. Small sounds, small words, small, useful chunks.
So don't be afraid to listen again. It's not boring, it's smart.
And it makes your brain very happy.
Do you talk to your brain like that?
Sometimes. Good job, brain.
You're adorable.
Another thing learners ask is, should I take notes while listening?
My answer is only if it feels natural. Don't force it.
Yes, writing can help, but listening freely is also powerful.
Maybe take notes the second time, not the first.
Good idea. First listen is for the mood, the flow. Second listen is for the structure.
Which is exactly how we talk here. Mood first, structure later.
Speaking of structure, let's talk about choosing topics for listening practice.
Yes, this is huge because if the topic is boring, your brain sleeps.
But if the topic feels real, if it connects to your life, your brain wakes up.
For example, things like travel, food, stress, mornings, friends, work.
And learning itself. People love learning about learning.
Because it's personal, it matters.
And it gives you vocabulary that you can use right away.
Which brings us to something important. Using new words immediately helps lock them into memory.
Exactly. If you wait too long, the words disappear.
Like, like leaving ice cream on the table.
That's a sad image.
Well, it's true. Use your new words quickly before they melt.
Replace melt with fade, and yes, that's perfect language advice.
So, what's one thing listeners can do today to use new vocabulary?
Here's a simple exercise. After this episode, say 3 phrases out loud. Any 3. Just say them. No pressure.
I love that. Short, achievable, feels good.
And it builds confidence, which builds progress.
You know, this makes me think about real life speaking practice.
Yes, an important topic.
Many learners say, I don't have anyone to talk to.
And my answer is simple. Start with yourself.
Talk to yourself. In the kitchen, in the car, in the shower.
Exactly. Self-talk is extremely effective. It's free, it's private, and it makes your speaking more automatic.
I do it in other languages all the time. I pretend someone asked me a question, then I answer it.
Like a mini conversation.
Yes. And sometimes I switch roles, interviewer, me, interviewer, me.
Sounds silly, but it works.
And it helps you think in English.
And that's the real goal. Thinking directly in English, not translating.
Right. Translation is slow. Thinking directly is fast. So maybe we can give them a few simple questions to ask themselves.
Good idea. Let's try 3.
First question they can ask is, how am I feeling right now?
Second, what did I do today?
Third, what do I want to do after this?
Perfect. These are simple questions that make your brain switch to English.
And they're personal, which makes them easier to answer.
And more fun.
Speaking of fun, Do you remember when I tried to talk to myself in French and confused the cat?
Yes, the cat looked offended.
She walked out of the room like, nope, not today.
Even animals know when you're struggling.
Hey, be nice.
I am nice. I didn't tell them the part where you mixed up two random words.
Oh no, don't remind me.
Look, mistakes are normal, even funny.
And memorable.
Exactly. And memorable mistakes help you learn faster.
Yes. When something is funny or embarrassing, you remember it forever.
So don't hide from mistakes. Use them.
And laugh about them. Laughter helps language stick.
Speaking of sticking, we should talk about vocabulary chunks.
Yes. This is important.
So, a chunk is a small group of words that usually appear together in everyday English, like take a break, kind of, at the moment, a little bit.
Or, by the way. Or, to be honest. Or, you never know.
Exactly. These make your English sound fluent immediately
And they're easier to memorize than single words.
because they carry meaning as a group.
And they give you confidence. When you use a chunk, it feels natural.
So, our advice, don't memorize words alone. Memorize chunks.
And steal them from us. We don't mind. We're basically a chunk buffet.
Yes, please take as much as you. Sure, here are a few. At some point, as far as I know, I guess so, it depends, sounds good.
See? All super useful. All super common.
And all easy to use in real conversation.
Speaking of that, maybe we should show how to use one.
Let's pick it depends.
Okay, ask me a question.
Mia, do you learn faster in the morning or at night?
It depends. Sometimes I'm awake in the morning. Sometimes I'm just a sleepy potato.
A sleepy potato?
You know what I mean.
I do. And that was a great example.
Thank you. Another useful phrase is as far as I know. It's polite, soft, and very common.
Ask me another question.
Is your coffee still warm?
As far as I know, yes. Unless you secretly drank it.
Would I do that?
Yes.
Fair enough. This is why chunks matter. They help you sound natural and relaxed.
And podcasts give you endless examples.
So keep listening, keep noticing, keep picking your favorite phrases.
Because little by little, you get better.
And then one day, you're like, wait, I understood everything.
And that's a great feeling.
A magical feeling.
And it's absolutely possible.
Okay, I feel like we're entering the calm, reflective part now.
Yeah.
You know, when we talk about learning English, we often talk about words and grammar, but not enough about feelings. And feelings matter so much.
They do. When you feel safe, when you feel relaxed, your mind opens. You're more present. You learn faster without even noticing.
And that's what I want for everyone listening, to feel calm, supported, and reminded that progress doesn't always look loud.
Sometimes progress is quiet, a moment when you understand something you didn't understand last month.
Or when you use a phrase without thinking, or when you catch a joke in English and you smile because, hey, you got it.
Those moments count. They're real. They're important.
And we'd love to hear about your moments too. What about you? Tell us in the comments. We'd love to hear your thoughts.
Yes, share with us. We read every message.
Okay, ready to bring it home?
Let's do it.
So today we talked about learning English through podcasts, using real conversation, noticing chunks, repeating useful expressions, and giving yourself kindness.
We also talked about shadowing, micro moments, curiosity, and the idea that small steps build real confidence.
And the magic of self-talk and the bravery of making mistakes.
And the joy of everyday English.
Before we wrap up, let's repeat a few expressions we used today, just to help them stick. Here we go. Take it easy. You never know. Sounds good. It depends. Hold on.
And a few more. Main idea, everyday English, real conversation, useful chunks, listening practice.
Say them out loud if you can. Whisper them if you want. Let your mouth get used to the sound.
And use them today, even once. It makes a difference.
And if you liked this episode, subscribe, leave a like, and share it. It really helps our little studio grow.
All right, time for us to pick a goodbye style.
I feel like snack energy today.
Then it's settled.
Another cozy chat done. Time for a snack break.
He read my mind. See you all next week.